I think to me, I stopped believing in like balance. I more so believe in integration. So what that means is I'm gonna. You can shout out to my boy Mike. I'll shout him out. Me and my boy Mike Hoptack out in Dallas. We used to hit the gym every morning at 5 a.m. Right? Not only am I getting my fitness life right, but I'm also doing well in my social life. Every day we're talking about just life in between reps and this, that, and the third. And then I also tell myself, Dre, how bad do you want it? There's gonna be times I'm gonna be invited out, right? But then I have to wake up super early the next day to get enough sleep, as I was mentioning earlier. And I have to just say no because one, I don't want to get to a place where I know that I could have performed better if I just had enough sleep. Right?
Hmm.
All on me, all on my decision, right? All on my decision making. If I know it's my fault that something didn't happen or something did happen, and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to be or it's supposed to be or allowing me to perform well, I'm gonna be super down on myself. So like if I don't know if you ever had like a coach, right? Who's really, really tough on you. I have that coach within myself, and that coach is me. Like my brain, my always has voices, not in a crazy way, telling myself that Dre, you could have done better. You could have made the best decision. And to be honest, just like everybody else, I don't want to hear that coach yelling at me, right? So I have to make sure that I'm always on point. Obviously, it's not to say I don't go out at all, go out. But I think to me, there are seasons, right? There are different times where you can be able to go out, and there are times where you're not going to be able to go out because you're prepping for certain things. So for me right now, like I'm prepping for this half marathon, it's very, very important that I get a good amount of sleep. Still trying, right? But there's a lot of times where I get invited to certain things and I just can't make it at that moment because I know for sure if I go on a run tomorrow and my hips feel a little bit funny or my hamstrings feel a little bit funny while I'm on that run, I'm gonna tell myself here, Dre, you could have said no to that outing. You could have caught like 8, 9 hours of sleep and you wouldn't have been able to feel this way. Right. So I started understanding like, hey, there are different ways you could be able to integrate certain things within your life, like going to the gym with a friend or two or three, right? Like even with the standard, we have like the gym events out here in Dallas, singing up with a couple of the guys. Since I'm doing the standard, I'm gonna pull up to the events, like the events that I put on. I'm gonna pull up to the events, meet the guys there. I'm there for like 2, 3 hours. Then I make sure that hey, I get back home, do what I have to do to prepare for my run if I haven't run or if I haven't ran already. And there's just different things that you could be able to integrate and put together within your life.